Hello, my name is Jackie LaGravnese, and this is my oral presentation for my final assignment. Looking back on my years at NYT has been a roller coaster ride. I have grown so much since I was a timid freshman 3 years ago. I am now a junior preparing to enter my thesis in my senior year. One class that provided stability for me in an unstable time was my Design 202 class last spring. This class focused on the interior design problems of moderate scope in which we were to design commercial and institutional interiors. A project that taught me a lot about interior architecture was my designer residence project. The concept of the project was to design an apartment for a product designer based on their work ethics, design philosophy, and personal background. The client that I was assigned was architect, interior designer, and product designer Eileen Gray. She was a woman who was beyond her time. Her designs neither adhered to the rules established of classic periods nor achieved sensational novelty by her innovation of the primitive. The spaces she designed segregated public and private functions. Her work is characterized by its flexibility, its unique sensibility. Eileen liked things that were multi-purpose, modern, and mechanical. After learning about Eileen, I knew that the design of her home had to be simple yet sophisticated. It must use a lot of natural sunlight because she always would use natural sunlight in all of her design projects. She really enjoyed bringing the outside in. The site that was selected was a 16-floor apartment complex located on 535 West End Avenue on the corner of 86th Street in Manhattan. The space has a central core that encloses an elevator, stairs, 2 entrances into the apartment, and an outdoor terrace that surrounded the north and east sides of the building. The design concept was to create a residence for Eileen that consists of separate spaces for private and public functions. The spaces that serve as public functions are the living room, dining room, kitchen, and guest room. The spaces that will serve as private functions are the master bedroom, master bathroom, maid bedroom, and maid bathroom. The walls have a gradation of color going from black to gray to white. This will allow to show the segregation between the private and public functions. The darker areas will be private areas, so when a guest comes in, they will be closed off and won't want to go there. They will be attracted to the lighter areas and know that that's their place to be. The materials implemented reflect Eileen Gray. She loved to use contrasting colors. Therefore, in her office, I implemented the contrasting colors of red, black, and white. Her favorite color was blue. Therefore, I used it for her personal space. She always used tile, so I gave her a warmer gray tile floor with blue walls and blue leather for her chair that she had designed. And I also would use this marble tile in her bathroom that will actually have a rounded bathtub that you can see in the model over here. The last space that was designed will be the living room and the dining room. They will use natural colors such as beige, green, and brown. It will also have a tile floor, this brown one right here, with leather couches and stone finish on the fireplace with a green colored wall. The reason for these colors is because Eileen Gray really enjoyed nature. So I wanted to bring in natural colors into her space for her to enjoy. The apartment will consist of mostly her pieces. The color schemes and materials chosen represent her in some way and were inspired by doing research on her style and design process. The last part of the project was to create a model that could display the building shape, core, chosen scheme, layout, and furniture plan. you would enter here, and this is where the core would be. So you can enter this way or this way. When you first enter, this is where the dark wall would be, and behind it would be her office in here, and it has two separate areas. Here she could meet with, right here she could meet with her clients, and over here would be her private work desk, and over here would be a closet and a bathroom for public use. Then, to continue with the public use, you would have her living area over here, her dining area over here, which would actually have a drop ceiling over the dining room table to make a more intimate atmosphere. Up here would be her small kitchen for her maid to cook for her in. And then, if you continue to the opposite side of the floor plan, you will see over here is where you enter her bedroom. We use curved walls to accentuate that that's her area, and it's special and different from all of the other areas, which are mostly straight. Her bed would be down here, and we get the most sunlight. And over here would be a closet, and all the way over here would be her whole bathroom area. This spiral is a spiral shower that also incorporates a toilet and a sink. And then on the opposite side of the shower would be her walk-in closet space as well for her to get dressed in. This top room up here would be a guest room, so they're semi-close to her, but not too close for comfort. And then the last room would be the maid's room, which is right here. She has her own bathroom inside of it, and she could even have her own access because there's a door right here. So, that's my model and my explanation of my presentation on Eileen Gray.